takes pride in playing the games, playing into 82 games or as many as he can play for the fans. As you see, Dennis Schröder coming right how to play the game, playing at his own pace, can handle the ball, can be a point forward for you.
Schröder to Siakam. McDaniels over now to Schröder. The break is unable to finish. Scooped up by Scotty. Between the legs to Schröder. The three. Got it from Karaket.
Schröder shooting the ball nicely. A nice find by Scotty Barnes, chasing that loose ball.
He had a clear lane to do it himself, but he was looking for Gobert the other way. Schröder.
Entire time, so you have to stop the ball, and the weak side has to tag the opposite.
Schröder knows,
but putting him on the free throw line hurt a bit for the Raptors.
Schröder the three, got it from Saskatoon. With 8 points in the second half. Here's OG, foul line, finds Schröder.
It's on Schröder. Well, Williams on the switch. Then it's Schröder gets to the cup.
Yeah, he recognized the switch right away, saw that he had a big guy on him, and just drove it right to the...
Shua finds Schröder, Siakam and Trent, and Anunoby. Schröder hits a three. Now Toby White trying to flood Barnes there. Here's Scotty, double by Caruso. Schröder's open for three.
They did a good job that time. They sent a cross screen and they brought Schröder over. He's wide open.
You see Grady Dick, he can make sure he can spread the floor. I got Joel Embiid guarding him.
Commanding in the first half. Siakam sends it now to Pirtle. Pirtle on a handoff to Schröder. And Schröder great assists, misses. And Siakam with the rebound. Pascal sends it outside. The three is good. Junior to Barnes, back to Gary, working with Scotty, cut off by Embiid. Schröder the three. 15 for 29. Schröder turns, fires, three. Pirtle on a handoff for Trent Jr. Here's Schröder with a three, and the three is good. He has shot it. Trent Jr. Raptors down by 3. Jabari Walker, and the foul. 88-85. Here's Schröder.
With a new offensive philosophy, get that balance.
Schröder right to the bucket with some great offensive pace, as Darko mentioned. That's what he wants to see. Here's a three. Good.
The Raptors blowing people out from behind the arc. And tonight, that's the case. But part of it is not only the quick.
He's 1 for 5. Double comes to Pascal. Here's Schröder attacking. Schröder in the paint.
Minutes on both ends, right? And when you get to that point where it's habitual, when Damian Lillard's got to guard guys straight up, he's getting a tough spot.
And his perimeter, just making the pass to make the pass.
Decisive,
yeah. There's intent to it. Schröder.
Well, I'm going to overpass it because I don't want to be put in that category, right? So you got to find that balance between getting yours and he's a lot of games because of plays.
Speaking of Bam Adebayo, he didn't play on Monday for the Heat as Schröder lays.
For your 76ers, you mentioned got to mind your fouls and minutes.
Schröder from 17 straight away, and he turns into the lane on Beverly. No good. Gets his own miss, but Joel there kicks it back out. Schröder wide open. Trey for the Raptors is down.
Got to play out the paint in those moments. When we're getting the ball into the paint without Joel on the floor with the pace up, we're actually doing pretty.
Against his old ball club, the Raptors. Schröder with it. Driving baseline, pull up on Korkmaz, and that's
9 in the final 26 with Toronto. Schröder to go. Phoenix hitting all 3 of his triples after a slow start to the season from distance. Schröder again. Yeah, I get your feeling with that shot. Schröder. Injury. And Precious Chua, one of the great names in the NBA and a heck of a player. Also a groin injury, missing for Toronto.
Slow pass there, though. It's the right idea, but you have Schröder right there in the middle of the court. I mean, that pass had to be something special.
That might have worked an open gym in June.
A lot of credit. I mean, he's hung in there several times where he's been at a distinct disadvantage. Oh, that.
Schröder. Got Jones on the team. 8 of 10 shooting.
Gave the bench a little slide look there. That was a beautiful use of the glass. Great touch from Kelvin.
Schröder one more. Schröder. There's by 4. Schröder. Points in the overtime. Schröder. Wide open.
From the first half to the second half, the shooting percentage jumps 10 points in the second half.
We're talking about a player that's known for being a four-quarter
First 2+ weeks, over 23 a game.
Not shocking. It's really an art to it. No better way to get to.
And Anunoby puts the ball in play. Open for Schröder. In the paint. The aforementioned interview led to Maxey saying that he wanted to pass up. He didn't feel comfortable being part of the team this year.
Nice hesitation.
Wow, Schröder, easy layup. Siakam screens for Schröder. Still on the bounce, Dennis Schröder, and he comes down the lane and scores again.
I'm not saying bail on the 3. I'm just saying, like, we're really efficient from 2.
Dennis Schröder.
Schröder. Oh.
First quarter. Schröder working with Achua and attacking, and that speed a year ago.
Helps on the penetration.
Schröder, the 3, and it's good.
Yeah, Barnes kind of got up close to Lillard and reached, and Lillard just shook him.
Pascal now over to Jakob. Gary kicks it in the corner. Open 3, and it's good. And the bucket is good. 4-point game. Here's Schröder, which is great or not. They attempt better than 44 a night.
5 straight games that have made 3. Hard to guard to begin with. Those are the ones you just absolutely can't give up.
Raptors down by 7, largest lead. Timeout, Raptors down by a dozen. Here's Grady, drive, spins around. Schröder, 3-pointer. Scotty, play off of him. And you see, it's today's NBA.
Scotty B made 3 the other night.
You make 3s and life is good. Raptors led 34-33. Pascal gives it up. Schröder takes his time. The 3 is Tatum. And Schröder turning, firing. Deflects it. Scooped up by Jakob. Here's Dennis. Little mid-range action. Detroit 2 of 7 from the floor. The Raptors 5 of 6. A hot start. Now 6 of 7.
Game, Matty B.
Schröder driving, and the scoop shot is flips it over to Schröder. Under 10 of the shot clock. Screen set by Pirtle. Dennis jumper, good. And
he's in a good place, Matty B.
4:05 remaining here in the opening quarter. Great feed from Jakob Pirtle. Schröder, shake, shimmy, cut off. To the elbow, jumper, good.
He is shaking, he is shimmying, he's hooping, and he's shooting it.
13. Raptors lead it, 71-47.
Nice move.
Schröder.
Oh, that got
Third. Raptors up, 78-53. Schröder turns. Floater is good.
Black is backstopped against Anunoby. This is Schröder. Now a jumper out of the corner. action on Friday afternoon. There's still a lot
so much, absolutely, so much can happen in all that.
Schröder fakes, drives, floats. Wild shot by Siakam, rebounded by Schröder. Anunoby to Schröder, three-point shot. It's good. Turning the corner on Franz Wagner, whips the pass out to Schröder. He's open for three. He got it. And to Trent. Joe Ingles defending him. Trent wraparound pass to nowhere. Anunoby picks it up to Schröder. Got it for three. She was driving on Ingles. Cut off. Now it's Schröder. Finger rolls it up high and in.
And then the energy of a guy like Mo Wagner. Those are two things that we never had on Team Germany. He said now
It's really full. So they got him on it, but he's got length.
Schröder goes inside and quick four straight to go a little deeper in that bench.
You're going to go deeper in the bench, but I think it's really the way you got to make up a team under these circumstances.
Schröder against Heel goes inside.
He's tough. I'm telling you, he's tough. And it's tough.
Half. In the previous two, he had 5 total points. Which is 11 in this quarter. And Schröder got there late.
Because Pirtle ended up on Halliburton.
Schröder for three.
That time I was. They picked him up early. They switched early. And Kai just decided he wasn't going to fight.
Year between these two teams. Played just 3 times last year.
It just happens. It's just late.
39-28 on the glass, Toronto. And Schröder makes it a 1-point game.
Now you know why Rick Carlisle was saving. You got Buddy inside. You may have to go double this.
There's the double, but Schröder for 3.
5. Chicago 2 of 7 to start. Raptors 5 of 8. Here's Schröder exploding to the iron. He can do that all night long.
Left, you know?
10-point lead.
To 12 to 29, other than the Bulls, they wouldn't want him. He's an all-defensive team. He's a good, solid offensive player.
Under 5 minutes to go and
Could
end
make
up
a free
losing.
throw, yeah.
Now lose the game in overtime. Here's Dennis Schröder. And
Plenty of time on the clock. There you go.
here's Schröder. And the three is good. That's his
Movement, stance, second, third effort, it's all there.
Schröder ball fake.
Raptor championship. A Siakam inside. Pearl knocks that away from Allen. It's tracked down by Siakam for a Schröder three. Schröder now working his way out of danger and into the forecourt. Schröder has a running start at Mitchell. He gets there and banks it in.
Him on the floor, you are in trouble. We would be in so much trouble night in and night out without Jared Allen.
Right on you, Allen.
Give him an easy alleyway.
Schröder. Pirtle clip Garland and Schröder. Siakam. Here's to Anunoby. Barnes for the basket into the corner. Schröder's there for an open three.
He's putting up big numbers this year. Schröder gets the step on Bridges. Help. Dinwiddie defends it. Raptors get a reload here with Schröder. Teardrop off the mark. Somehow it ricochets back to him for 2. Steal by Schröder. Dinwiddie behind him, and Schröder gets it. Barnes contact with Dinwiddie, passes out of the double. Ball movement leads to Schröder. A 3.
Obviously, we're making a big difference in this.
Barnes with a shot clock winding down. That jumper goes for Schröder.
One away, another turnover. That's a second by Phoenix. Siakam drive and kick in the corner. Wide open three. Watanabe, 1 of 2 from the line. Here's Schröder. Tonight from the free throw line. Here's Pascal out on the run. Schröder the three. Got it.
And take on a second guy, your offense becomes more functional.
Schröder, the attack. He's got 8.
Big team again.
11.
Monday the 11th. 10 days from now.
Charlotte.
Great shooter. That's the next development of his game. You crowd him. He's got to be able to shed the defender with the bounce.
Schroeder, Siakam with a jumper. And you mentioned how dialed in Miami's defense has been. And maybe that loosens things up as Schroeder connects Martin. And Martin misses. Lead pass, Dennis Schroeder. And I think one way, no whistle. The other way, no whistle. Their G League team is in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, a long way from South Beach as Schroeder.
Guys on that screen, they can catch lobs. Schröder. Kevin Lynch. Oh, that's good. But wrong. He's the head coach in the college basketball. Pestered by Miller. Schroeder's made a lot of big shots in his life. Yeah,
he likes young kids in need, gives them opportunities they wouldn't have. Just one of the most special weeks and nights of the year.
Quite frankly, 13 for Grimes. They're the two in double figures. Raptors have more balance. Nobody in double figures. Sims, Central big man, really moves his feet well. Schroeder back to Barnes, right back to Schroeder in the. All right, Rebecca, first shot. RJ Barrett was aggressive, thought he drew a foul. Brunson trying to draw a foul. Schroeder gets to the fall. Schroeder now then stolen on the pass out to Siakam. Siakam a little out of control, but finds Schroeder in the corner, and Schroeder hits the three. That's an important. Schroeder makes his move, gets inside. Scoop lamp is good. Too quick.
Scotty B puts it on the deck. Kicks it. They'll swing it. Schroeder. And it started in the paint and results in.
And a lot of it is coming from Trae Young. He's not going to go get his own offense, but they're finding any type of adjustment is needed. That's going to take a mental approach.
Here's Schroeder, the three. Rattles in. Pointers made in a quarter. 8 here in the third. Schroeder rattles. 118-109. Schroeder turns to a corner. Schroeder quickly into the front court. Atlanta gets back. Schroeder on the drive. Just Donovich. They wanted to call, won't get it. A chance here for the Raptors. Schroeder, and it's a 6-0 run. 35 on Wednesday. Here's Schroeder. Jumper, good. Team 23 wins and just built it up. And of course, then Nick Nurse landed.
You only get what you demand.
3 fouls on Miller. Here's Schroeder with a 3-ball, and it's good.
The album up there, and the proceeds, all the proceeds go to the MLSC Foundation. Schroeder's getting shots like that. Beautiful distribution. The spacing was excellent.
Here's Schroeder. And Jakob stays with it. Here's Schroeder, clock down, short corner, and it's good.
Deep decline, 24 in 2021, 21 last year, and 20.
In LA against the Lakers. Schroeder.
Years award winner in his first year in the league.
He spent that 1 year at Florida State. Schroeder hits the road going into the break.
No fouls here.
Schroeder, nice step back dribble by Dennis.
To it. Scouting report.
There's Achua. Schroeder. Jumper that room. Here's Pascal, started by Collins. Flips it over now to Schroeder from the foul line. Jumper good. Siakam with OG. Schroeder and Boucher from the elbow. Barnes finds Gary, and this is going to do it. Raptors are going to fall after leading by 17.
Right, fade away on Poole. Jumper's good.
He's a 40% three-point shooter, but he's 0 for 8. You might want to leave him open that time.
Toronto is third in the league in assists at 29. They've got 31 tonight. They're closing out this third effort. Here comes Toronto, 2-on-1. Schroeder with a left-hand layup.
He is. They got 7 guys. They're going to be free this summer.
Schroeder. We've seen it. Schroeder along the baseline.
this game.
Yeah.
Schröder will take it behind the shot clock and knock that one down.
Class. And then Cade able to convert on the other end, even though two defenders were there. Schröder from the elbow. Toronto defender didn't pay off. Easy conversion for Durant. Schröder keeps it himself. Fade away. We said the other night, by any means necessary. That's it. Schröder blew by his defender, Killian Hayes. A man from Kalamazoo, Isaiah Livers. They work it back outside. Schröder, triple try. Schröder buries it. And up to D. Toronto shooting just 18% from the floor here in the second quarter. Schröder trying to help those numbers and does so. Play that time. Fun to watch. Pistons back up by 10. Takes it away from two Piston defenders. Now Schröder, Siakam, Schröder, layup. Gary Trent comes away with the rebound. Good basketball game, still just a 4-point game. Dennis Schröder in a blink of an eye. Pistons back in front, now 5 minutes to play here in the third. Schröder, Dennis, Trent, 10 seconds to shoot. Schröder up top working against Ivy. Got a little separation, and Schröder, I'll tell you what, the probability of that happening, not high, but it's the reality.
Open after the drive, three doesn't go. Jakob another offensive rebound. Dennis the open three.
Great pass. Successful. Even you take a Dennis Schröder who can play the point guard position, play off the ball, get to the rack as you see right there, putting on the jet. The ball, put the ball in his hands, turn his back to you. Nice finish over top.
Schröder, they look away, the drive.
Picks from the 2019 draft on the floor at the same time. Schröder spins and scores. Porter. Barnes, little handoff. Porter. Schröder for three. Dennis Schröder, shooting percentage tails off. Schröder, good again. Dennis Schröder, averaging 14.5 off the bench in the first half. Porter with the screen against Morant. Schröder through the lane, a scoop and a scoop. 5 blocks a game. Pirtle had 4, most of those early. Schröder. We get to that point. Schröder thought about the three, ball fake, got all the way to the rim. Schröder, beyond. Early on, knock one down.
I've said it so many times when it comes to Davion. His form is great.
Rebound, his third.
Malik's been catching grenades, man.
I know, right? Got to get it up. It is, yes. And how he's really reduced the number of deep twos that he's taking.
And that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
It's if you will,
yeah,
than being in New York. I think it's tough for a lot of players to have success in New York, given
Scotty Barnes, man, Scotty Barnes. That is a tough shot.
Defensively, you can't do more with that, but there's the turn. You got to keep in mind, Chris was an offensive player when he came into the league. It's
chance of defense as Schröder takes the screen. They go
over a little more than he wanted to. You gave Trace Jackson-Davis a running start.
Schröder will launch again, and wow, bottom of 3. Not taking quality shots, you're aiding the cause for Toronto. Schröder, jumping. International of the NBA. They only have 10 healthy guys. If you think about rotation guys, until Draymond comes back. Schröder rainbowing that in. Threes in the quarter. Should 0 for 9 tonight. Sure, the Raptors are surprised kind of too as Schröder knocks down the close games, figuring out ways to close out.
This guy sport goes Schröder. This is what you're talking about. Stu trying to get in towards the rim. We're under a minute to play. Schröder into the front court. The attacking 47 pulls up and scores.
9 for 9 here in the fourth quarter.
Got to do whatever you're going to do quickly. Schröder.
Nice teammates in the World Cup. Goes downhill, gets to the rim, and lays it in. Are they going to trade him? Are they going to keep him? I don't know. But they've got some pieces here. Schröder, the runner, is good. Kawhi Leonard now with 16. Schröder working well without the ball on the other side. Between raindrops right there. Good job for Norman Powell. Gets a couple of free throws to fall. Schröder below the foul.
Sure, if I was coaching Toronto, I would say that's a foul on Paul George.
Schröder the other way. Gets
our passing needs to be a little bit better. Our passing is not on target right now.
Schröder is on their largest lead of the game. Barrett down the right side of the alley. Good ball movement here for Toronto. Schröder for three. It is. And Schröder reunited tonight. Crossing Blake later this month in Toronto. Schröder with the run.
Fantastic protection.
First block of the year for the second-year pro. Schröder off the bench. Driving for Collin here in the second quarter. Emmanuel quickly passes. Siakam over the shoulder. Schröder. Porter slides in. They switch. Out front. Keontae against Schröder. He drops Caesar. 105.
Schröder it up, and Scotty's going to lead the break. Scotty, drive, kick, three, go!
9-0 run for the Raptors.
That's his 7th. Schröder. And the bucket.
Very talented glue guy, but he's not one of their feature item guys.
Schröder.
Having another zone buster helps a lot.
Schröder with the left.
Celtics.
Schröder, great job.
Together in the offseason.
Grady Dick seeing action here early. And Dennis.
Basketball, but you know, even though the three ball is going in, you want to still take good shots.
That's a good shot.
It's a great shot.
Schröder. Barnes up top, Martin on him. Doesn't use the screen. Driving kick, corner three.
They will see 1-5 hanging up there in the Raptors. That's where it belongs. You deserve that honor. Dennis Schröder on the
field. Just heartbreaking to hear this, and we could feel and sense that from Darko. Even talking to him, they were converting those in the first half. Not doing so now.
Bulls right now sitting in the 9th position is Schröder.
It was great, especially quickly, just being my son. So I'm just happy to see my son back at home.
Thanks, Kate. I love you.
Jaren Jackson with
clarification. I like that.
6 steals and short his own rebound. Under 10 minutes remaining here in the second. Schröder up top. Schröder getting downhill and get into the eye. Westbrook and Kawhi Leonard just signed a 3-year extension for over $150 million. Schröder
almost got there, but that time he did a nice job of moving his feet.
Schröder.
That's inexcusable right there. You got to make sure you're connected and you play on that weak side. You have to have your head on the swivel. Looking good.
Only for one game. For one game, and then after that, and then the best was.
Here's Barnes. Giving it up. Schröder gets around Trey and lays it in. Trey back in. Falls to the bench. Schröder.
That's his favorite move.
Then the Hawk turnover. Here's Barnes against Bogey. Kicking it out. Schröder's going to take the three and nail it. Malcolm Pirtle, their 7-footer. Out of the lineup. Dennis. Van Young the rebound. Schröder. And it's going to be a 2-point game.
Hey, listen, Bob, coast to coast like that, somebody has to roll.
Got to stop. The
ball taps and Trey. Schröder looking to push it every opportunity. Right at Kobe.
Learn more. We talked about getting the ball inside the first. And he only had 6 points. The last 3.
Iowa with 13 points now. That's 8 straight games of double figures for the Summa.
Brown, they're going to play Luch on Barnes.
Schröder turns the ball. Wily veteran. The Raptors run it down. Schröder gets him another opportunity. Mid-range jumper, he gets the roll.
Tough, and he is physical. Welcome to Houston Aquaman.
Well, that's going to need that the Rockets.
Schröder one-on-one. spinning into the lane, stepping back, created the separation from Green. You guys also sort of under consideration for that as well if a couple of guys drop out. As Schröder drove hard by
pep talk from Coach Udoka.
Yeah, Shingun coming off the best month of his career in January.
And again,
for a long stretch, too.
Not too many new coaches that want to see the underhand pass. And Schröder.
That's where your depthness of your roster helps out.
And Schröder's as Barnes across the baseline to Schröder. And Schröder.
Problem with that.
So the question is, Michael, what can the Thunder carry over to this fourth quarter? And Schröder slips in. Quickly again, one off the three-point line. Schröder pulls.
And there's on the young body. Jakob Poeltl back in for Toronto. This is Schröder.
On the floor.
Dennis Schröder is checked in for Toronto. Schröder. Brown, Deck, Schröder, Trent, and Young playing together for Toronto.
And Miller is off to a good start on and off the floor.